It is that time of year again where it starts to get colder out. Mariah Carey is making millions from a 30-year-old song. Rankin Bass animations are on the TV or on YouTube or streaming services. The Christmas tree and the decorations start to go up, while your neighbor down the road still has Easter and Halloween decorations up at the same time somehow. And it is time for the beloved and all-natural Coca-Cola Christmas commercial, right? So as you've seen by now, one of the largest soda companies in the world, Coca-Cola, they just released their annual Christmas commercial, or commercials in some cases, and there's a massive problem with it. It's entirely AI generated. Now the problem with AI is it can be used at good times, like apparently they do really cool things within the medical field to like track diseases and all that stuff. It's really neat. I've seen bits and pieces here and there. But also in the music field, the Beatles used it, which is weird, and I'm gonna explain that quick. With their song Now and Then, it was a demo from '77 from John Lennon on a cassette. They tried to do something with it in the 90s, didn't work. The person that worked on the Get Back documentary came up with a machine-assisted learning, or what they called MAL, to isolate the vocals in that. So then apparently Paul gave the tape to them to see what they could do, and they were able to isolate John's vocals and piano separately, and able to mix it like clearly to be able to finish a song properly. Some people don't like it. They're saying like, oh, it's AI. No, it's like, that's a way where it can be used for good, like technology that can assist. I like that. The problem with Coca-Cola is that it's slop. They're known for associating Santa Claus with Coca-Cola. It's like they have like basically a chokehold on the Christmas market. Like, why would they just risk all of that to give us garbage? There seems to have been 3 in total, because people keep talking about different ones. They are on this page. I gotta read it off quickly. I gotta look directly at the screen to read it. It's LLLLITL. You can find them on there. Just type in Coca-Cola 2024 Christmas ad. You'll see it immediately. I'm going to give a brief summary of all 3. The first one is Silver Santa, and right off the bat, the deer in it seem very smooth and filtered, which I don't like. It's weird. The dog that's wagging its tail is very stationary while the tail is going bananas, basically. You see it's just going like all over the damn place. The squirrel's heads are like mushed together in some spots. There is no drivers in any of the trucks at all, and in some cases the wheels aren't even moving. Like, you can see it, the whole truck's going and the wheels are just like this. They're not even moving at all, not even backwards, forwards, they're just there. And at the 53-second mark, I noticed specifically, a lot of the cabs in the trucks, like if you look past like the first row, they're all like mushed and like yucky looking, and some of the logos are all like funky as well. Secret Santa is the one that's up next that we're going to talk about, and it has very hyper-realistic animals, like the other 2 do as well. Very uncanny, very creepy looking, because it's like, these look real, but they don't. It's odd. Also, the snow is very smooth. The only way I can describe it is like, it looks like clay with like glue on it. It's very odd. It's like, it's very smooth in a non-normal way, obviously. As well as the obvious invisible drivers, weird logos in the back, and the very still wheels at time. One thing I noticed at the 37-second mark is it looks like one of the guy's eyes shift upwards, and not like the eyeball. The eyeball's fine. The eyeball goes up normally, but like the whole entire eye socket, like this, it looks like it kind of shifts up. Ow, I just poked myself in the eye. Also, the people in the background start to look odd as well. They kind of become just like mushed and like very abnormal faces, and the ones in the front as well look very lifeless. Like, there's no happiness in their eyes. Coca-Cola just stripped it all away from them, it seems. The last one, titled Unexpected Santa, and honestly that is an appropriate name, because in the first 10 seconds, you see a hand with 6 fingers cracking open a bottle of Coca-Cola, and the cap of it going God knows where. It's like, there is no way that would have cracked that way. Like, there's no way if you just pop in the lid, or however the hell they do it in the machine, there is no way it flies like that. And then it's like the usual chaos, logo smushing, invisible truck men, wheels being odd as hell again. One of the birds are momentarily glowing. One of the little baby puffin birds look like it just kind of sparks. And the animal heads that are just mushing together. It's just like, what the hell is going on here? And another common thing someone else pointed out is each section is really only 2 seconds at maximum, with some of them not even being 1 second at all. Because I'm guessing, like, after that, the AI kind of just goes into horrors beyond your comprehension. Coca-Cola has more than enough money to pay animators that love doing this kind of stuff, but instead they choose to go to cheap option and deliver slop. They deliver one of the horrible Christmas ads of the year. And honestly, there is no reason to have this. There is no reason to have an entire ad of just slop when you've been doing it for decades the right way. I would say basically shameful. Like, what the hell is going on here? It's disappointing. So at the end of the day, it turns out that Pepsi was the better soda overall.